Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2. Now, the writing is on the wall for the Cambrian mine. There's almost 80 units now surrounding it that have kind of moved in here, and I've decided that is not something that I am terribly interested in fighting. And so before Cambria's loyalty takes the hit, I do want to go ahead and head back to the Cambria Hospital, as there's somebody here that I would like to speak to. Last time we were here, Vince gave us some dialogue options, basically saying something to the effect of, he didn't trust us very much, and I think we've proven ourselves to him in the meantime. Showed him that we were really here for the benefit of the city, that sort of thing, and so we're going to talk to him again now.
What can I do to help ya?
And we're going to be very friendly.
Your efforts seem to be paying off. Sometimes I wish I was still part of it, but what's important is you're getting the job done.
He wishes he was a part of it.
I've actually been giving it some thought. I wouldn't mind getting a first-hand piece of some of those thugs the Queen calls her army. I could be the team doctor, you know, ready to treat right on the spot. No more dragging people here for treatment. I do have some experience with field medicine, and I know a lot of the townsfolk in the countryside. It could help having me around. Of course, the risk could be higher. I'd be exposing myself to all kinds of possible dangers, but I'd be willing to do it for, say, $500 a day?
I think that's a deal that we can make. Say $500 a day, well, you know, for $480 a day. We negotiated. Let's go with that.
Settled. Let's get to it.
All right. And we now find ourselves with Vince.
Yes, sir!
He's very motivated. Unfortunately, he is also very unequipped. So I'll tell you what, let's pop into here. Is there any inventory in the sector? Hey, that's kind of convenient. It's not exactly top tier stuff, but we'll toss him a flak jacket and a steel helmet as long as we're here. We need to get him a gun post haste though. You know what? Fox actually has some weight issues with where she is right now. So I think we'll pass this off. Oh, if I can figure out where my mouse has gone. There we go. We'll pass this off to Vince just so that he is able to defend himself if necessary. There we go. Okay. And his stats are not bad, actually. They're deceptively bad at the moment, but with Medicine of 94 and Wisdom of 94, he's an amazing team doctor. His marksmanship is 35, but as we saw with Gumpy, with a Wisdom of 94, that's going to come up super quick. We might just need to spend a little bit of our off time sort of training up his marksmanship, and in the meantime, he'll kind of stay at the back of the squad and provide first aid to anybody who might need it. He's also got the teaching skill and 33 leadership right off the bat, so he'll be pretty decent at helping out with any militia training that needs to happen. Now, that also reminds me of one other thing. I'm going to go ahead and put Ira on duty in Squad 2 and pop back over to the Chitsina mine. Now, this is thanks to a comment that was left the very first time that I was in Chitsina, letting me know that I actually missed talking to somebody here that would have been recruitable. Let's see. There's someone there. There's someone there. Okay. I must not be able to see him right now. Let's
I'm on it.
Wander around just a little bit. This is a change to the game since the last time I played the 1.13 mod. More and more characters from the first Jagged Alliance have been added into the game since, you know, models and voice files and all that kind of stuff were basically already available for them. And he is one of those.
I'm on it.
Although, I gotta first figure out where our mystery man is actually located. There's somebody in there, but he is not a named character, so I somehow seriously doubt it is him. Alright, could we maybe pick up the pace just a little bit? That would be so well. Nope. 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 Several characters in there. None of them are named or available to dialogue tree with, though. Oh, come on. If this guy is here, where is this guy? Well, that is interesting.
I'm on it.
I guess we could, you know, actually go inside any of those buildings, but usually I should be able to see people by just sticking my head through a window. I'm gonna check out the Mine Commission and then the ACA building. And if I still don't spot him, it's like, there's Carl. We know Carl. Hi, Carl. No one anywhere else. Head over to the ACA. At least Ira gained a point of strength from running around like this. That is certainly something. No. Okay. Well,
I'm on it.
I am at a loss. Let's try this really quick. All spread out. Nope. All come to me. Okay. Now, all spread out. I'm hoping they might go to different locations, maybe provide us with a little bit more visibility in places that we can't see right now. Doesn't look like it, though. Otherwise, I just kind of end up running around like a crazy person, hoping to find a recruitable man that I have heard rumors of in this city. Unfortunately, I'm not finding that recruitable man. Alright, so I'm actually going to go inside some of these houses. Maybe it was supposed to be Sector B1, and my memory is not as good as it was in my younger days. That's entirely possible. Okay. Got 2 more houses to check out. And Ira is just running laps around the city of Chitzina for now. No, lots of people in here, but none of them are people that we want to talk to. Okay, another house. I guess he could be in the mine. You can actually usually go in here. Ah, there he is. Okay. Swap and speak.
I'm Manuel. Perhaps Miguel or Carlos has talked of me.
No, don't particularly remember any talking of you.
I expect you. Friends in Omerta deliver message that you'd be coming. It is good to be able to talk to someone again. I've been hiding in Tracona alone for many years. It was only safe place for me. A long time ago, I wanted to join the rebels to overthrow Didrana. Miguel Cordona had different plan. He gave me new identity and told me to join Arulcan army. I would act as man on inside, infiltrator. I did this for many years. I became sergeant until I was discovered. I'm not sure how this happened, but I was told that a man named Kingpin in San Mona learned of me, and he told the Queen to earn her favor. I left right away at night. I could not go to Omerta because it would put Fatima in danger, so I crossed border and hide here. When I left, I was most wanted man in Arulco.
Interesting.
You helped my family and friends, so I return favor. I ask only that we not waste time. I very much want to go to Arulco and see my wife Fatima and son Pacos. In Tracona, I learned how to hide and move quietly. It has kept me alive. This, I am sure, will help us.
Okay. Fair enough. Swap.
Yes!
And Manuel, let's get you out here as well. So he comes with a shotgun and a little bit of gear. Okay. Some 12-gauge rounds. Nothing to write home about there. Let's just get these guys away from the edge of the map, just so that I don't forget about it later, and then die horribly in a counterattack one day. Yep. He's certainly significantly faster than Ira is. Like 2 more steps. Thank you. Okay. Manuel, what can you do? So let's see. He's a hunter, stealthy, and athletics. Well, that explains his amazing sprinting speed. And then his traits, 78 marksmanship, not bad. 83 wisdom, 40 med. Okay, all around pretty decent stats. I'm A-okay with that. Let's go ahead and put Ira on training mobile militia, and well, back on training regular style militia. And then again, I just can't, I can't justify being in this fight when it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up time just a little bit and kind of let this happen.
This is too much. I have to slow down.
You're not doing anything. Okay. Cambria Mine. There we go. At 8:19. We're only a few minutes away. All right. So they launched 56 guys at us in this initial assault. I don't imagine we're going to win, but hopefully we can thin them out a little bit. I'm actually doing surprisingly well. No, that's a loss. Okay. Alright. They killed like 24 of them. Yeah, we lost quite a bit of money there and a little bit of loyalty. So, good thing that we picked up Vince in the meantime. Alright. Now the good news is, let's go back to here. Let's auto that back out. And then move our squad down to this location.
I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. Now, the counterattack that we're going to end up launching here shouldn't be too hard or require too much preparation. What I'm thinking is Coyote and Bull. Let's put you on mobile militia training. Prove that expenditure. Wolf. Yeah, you know what? Grizzly and Fox could train regular militia. Wolf can be on repair duty, and Vince can be practicing his marksmanship skill. That should give us a pretty decent set of training goals for them to be on. Nothing I really want for him here. Basically, Vince is going to be picking up random stuff for a little while until we get an opportunity to really load him out with the gear we need him to have. And, you know, we'll give you a knife. Why not? Okay. And I think I'm going to let them, like, retrain the militia in the town a little bit. And a couple of squads of mobile militia might be just what the Dr. Vince ordered, if they can sort of surround us and allow an opportunity to reinforce whenever we do attack that. I'm going to go ahead and advance time for a little while, and rather than make you guys watch that, I'll cut to the other side. And welcome to the other side. So, how quickly things have changed. Notice our current balance now compared to just a little while ago. It looks like that third mine was actually something we desperately needed in order to keep our war machine up and running as expected. So, we have spent a little bit of time. Let's actually take a look at this first. Our mobile militia, not super helpful to us. They've decided to stay on the north side of Cambria instead of coming over here to the south. Can't really blame them for that. But, you know, this isn't so bad. They did a pretty decent job in the original defense, and so there's only like 10 guys here. There's probably 20 more down here, which is where a large contingent of the reinforcements are going to be coming from. But I definitely think it's doable. Our 20 militia versus their like 33 was the last count that we accurately had. I think that's definitely something that we can pull off. We're going to go ahead and march on down.
Get ready. They're here.
Call reinforcements from the neighboring sector. It says we just have 10 enemies, but it's a dirty, dirty liar. And there we go. All right. Now one of the... Oh, and right away we spotted something. Okay. One of the big concerns that we're actually going to have here is our ammo, which is something I haven't had to say for a while. But you know, most of our characters are using these 7.62 NATO calibered assault rifles, and we don't really have any extra bullets for those. Just kind of the ones they came with. So as soon as this mag is depleted, they gotta switch back to, you know, submachine gun territory, and that's gonna be a serious downgrade as far as our offensive capabilities are concerned. I am hoping, however, our turn should come right after the militia's turn.
By.
Yeah. it usually goes us, the enemy, then the militia.
You called?
So I'm thinking we should be able to get everybody to the building. Again, we're totally going full on, climb onto the rooftops and cheese the game as much as possible strategies. So we should be able to get everybody to the building. I doubt we're able to get anybody on the building.
Standing by.
Okay,
Done.
Grizzly
Standing by.
and Coyote. Yeah, so everybody was definitely able to get there. Not enough.
Standing by.
Not
What's
enough. Not
You
enough. Not enough. Hey, Wolf was able to jump up.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. And leaving with 0 AP. Okay. Go ahead and advance here. Hope nobody pops up onto the rooftop with us on this turn, as that would
Wonder
be
what that noise was.
kind of disastrous. And we'll just let the militia continue to shoot it out with these guys. This is actually a really good opportunity to get up onto the roof and provide a little bit of overwatch. We've got all of our militia very, very close by and already sort of engaged with an enemy element in an area we know we'd be able to see. Also, that guy has got balls of steel as he charged the enemy with a knife, ignoring the fact that there were like 4 other guys around. Whether or not it costs him his life, yeah, who knows? But yeah, certainly a ballsy move there. Okay.
I knew they'd show up sooner or later.
You know, we can actually take like one shot here. Awesome. And then still get down. Oh, we could actually have seen him from kneeling.
Yes, sir.
I did not think that was going to be the case, or I would have taken the shot from the kneeling.
You
All right,
called?
let's just get everybody else up
What's up?
onto the building. We'll sort things out
Standing by.
once we're there.
Standing by.
Okay.
Standing by.
Now, Grizzly. He can see. No, he can't see. Grizzly's equipment. Oh, okay. Raises eyebrows. They saw through his disguise. Gotcha. But he's not able to see anybody over here? That seems odd. But, okay, I'll take your word
What's
for
up?
it. Bull. Only 60. I don't think he's going to be able to get any shots
called?
off. We can get these guys, like, moved a little bit further
I'm into
down
it.
the roof. Pop a squat there.
Standing by.
And then very similarly, we'll just run and then drop back down.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then Vince, you're not really going to get out there to mix it up with anybody, so we'll just have you kind of in the center.
Standing by.
And yeah, that'll do it for our action point expenditures. I think Mr. Steel Balls there is probably going to take the majority of the enemy's attention away from us anyway. At least for as long as he's still alive. Once his life ends, that's probably going to do it for him. Yeah. Oh well, he was courageous. He ran out there with that combat knife and totally cut that guy up. Either very brave or very dumb. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Yeah, I actually think we're in a pretty good place here. Now, we are going to have to worry about enemy reinforcements, effectively. Like, there are enemies that are going to be coming in from the borders of the map to represent the reinforcements coming from the other sectors. But we should be in a pretty decent spot with our rooftop
Standing by.
perches here that I think will be okay. Oh, that's a little bit dangerous, but get him to here. We'll have him aim in. He still can't see anybody
Standing
yet.
by.
You called?
Fox, why don't you move down to, say, here?
What's up?
Bull to here. And then we'll have Wolf move over. I'm not bothering to stand up because I'm a
Standing
little
by.
bit afraid of being spotted by doing so and incurring the wrath of some interrupts. Okay. So that should pretty much be getting everybody into place. I think on the next turn they'll just be like taking one step forward
What's
in
up?
every direction. And then they should be able to actually start mixing it up with everything. Oh, that's not as bad as it could have been. It was just a light. I thought he was throwing a grenade at those guys. Oh, God.
Blast it!
And so far, all I've actually seen have been red shirts, which I also find really interesting, as the original attacking force contained a ton of elites. Did they all die in that initial fight? I didn't really pay that much attention to who got killed, just the final number. Or they're hiding in wait somewhere, or camouflaged, and that's why I don't see them, which is always a little bit of a terrifying thought. With his bare hands, he murdered that guy. Okay. Well, our militia is doing a bang-up job. Pardon the pun, but yeah, they're definitely getting it done. Okay. There's certainly a lot of them, though. Ooh, nice. Okay. But again, I think this is the
What's up?
turn where we're finally going to get a few of our
You
own
called?
characters into
What's
this.
up?
Assuming, of course, there's any enemies to see. Which it does not look like there are. Okay.
Standing by.
Grizzly sees the one guy, but he's down on the ground. Well, you know what?
Yes,
I guess I
sir.
might as well pull Vince up a little bit. He's a little bit too motivated for my
What's up?
taste, but
Standing by.
oh well.
Standing by.
Grizzly could throw a chem light. Oh, that would take way more action points than he
You
has.
called?
Yes,
Anybody
sir.
else have
Standing
them?
by.
Standing by. What's up?
No,
You called?
just Grizzly.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for Grizzly to... That was a terrifying sound. For Grizzly to regain a few AP. Oh, wow. Lots of our characters spotted him there, but nobody was able to take a shot. Again, a little bit disappointing. I'm thinking like a nice chemical brake light into this general area. As we're seeing, the enemy turn is taking a ton of time to play out. So there are definitely a lot of guys yet around that we just can't see yet. Man, but our militia is like running around all stealthy like in the night, killing people with knives. Well, that wasn't so amazing, but usually they were running around all stealthy like killing people with knives. Now, I'm hoping
Yes, sir.
if I could
Standing
get
by.
Standing
a
by.
really good throw out here. Right about there. It's not awful. Grizzly's got a pretty decent throwing arm. Oh, it hit that rock. Had it not hit the rock, it would have bounced forward quite a bit more. Okay. I think I'm going to end up doing that another time on the next turn to like somewhere out in this general direction as well. Oh, why did I pass my turn? All of my characters could have been shooting at that guy. Actually, maybe not. Maybe they can't even see him. The darkness may be playing a few tricks on my characters this time. Whew. Thankfully, the all quiet like in the night with a knife thing did not work in reverse there. Probably had something to do with getting shot right before he tried to stab him. Kind of tends to blow your cover when someone shoots at you. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. They had spotted a... And again with the knifing. And again with the bare hands. They had spotted an elite down there. That was who took the stun grenade to the face. I'm kind of glad to see him taken out of the fight like that. That's actually bodes quite well. Okay. And again,
Standing by.
the militia doing their thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and check one in this direction as well. Sorry, Mr. Militia Man, I didn't mean to blow your cover like that. And then
What's up?
we know
Yes, sir.
they're like over here, but we can't see them.
Standing by.
Okay. Oh, I'm also an idiot. How many people were screaming at me to switch to my
called?
night vision goggles there? Okay. That would probably
What's
have
up?
explained why my vision cones weren't quite as large as I would want them to be. Still not helping a
You
great
called?
deal. We're only really seeing
Standing by.
like to here, and then the rest of that is because of the light from the chem light. Okay.
Standing by.
Well, that's something. Yeah, I'll just wait for anything to come out of the darkness now. Wow, like all the militia get interrupts, but Bull and Fox both sitting here ready to do something. Get nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, there's another elite. I don't think that's the same guy that got hit by the stun grenade, as I would generally not have expected him to get back up so soon. Oh yeah. That's definitely some of the reinforcements that are coming in, which explains why they're so clustered. And welcome to some new game mechanics, ladies and gentlemen. So that's a little bit terrifying. We're in a really good position to do something about it, though. So hopefully this patch O red smoke does not lead to our demise. I'm also, like, how did they called it in there? Like, seriously? That seems a little weird. That's not even the best place to have put it. It's just the most inconvenient place if I want to keep my mercenaries alive. Oh, God. I have no idea what happened to that guy over there. Alright. So, red smoke. The game has introduced
Done.
calling for fire from neighboring sectors. I actually think maybe getting off of the roof might be a really good idea. So that is what that is.
Standing by.
We can expect some incoming mortar fire any second now. It does give you a turn or two to get away, which is a decent enough balance for video game purposes, in that you're able to run. Now I can't quite drop down. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think he should be alright. It's going to hit, like, around the red smoke. So, I don't want to stay on top of the roof. I think that might be a little bit pushing it. But we should be okay on the other side of the building.
Yes, sir.
No, can't do it from there. Okay.
You called?
And Fox, go ahead and run you like right over here and drop down. Now, that is actually kind of, like, not a very realistic modeling, necessarily, of the way that Call for Fire would work. What really happens, like, as someone who was trained as a mortarman, although I will admit to never actually using any kind of indirect fire system in combat. We ended up in a different kind of war than we were training for, and they weren't relevant, basically. The collateral damage would have been far too high anytime we could have possibly used them. So instead, we mostly cleared houses by going inside them instead of turning them into flattened craters. However, I do have a very firm understanding of how it should be working, and this has the enemy, like, fire a mortar smoke round at you one turn. It hits, and then after that, they fire actual, like, high explosive rounds at you. Now, what is going to be happening is you're going to have a call for fire come in, and a single round is going to go out. Based on where that round hits, the forward element then, like, adjusts that round, you know, gives you how far away it was from the
called?
target. Yeah, so that happened. Okay, I guess you only actually have one round to get away from it. I thought it took a little bit longer. No, and Bull actually takes a tiny amount of damage from all that. Alright, well, I was right to want to get off of the roof. Not everybody exactly made it. Wolf actually took a little bit of damage as well. Too bad.
Crap.
Let's get back over here and go prone.
Yes, sir.
Alright, all we're doing now is just getting everybody back onto the roof. And
Standing by.
Let me get this accomplished real quick. It did actually hit pretty well, considering it vaporized a couple of the militia units that it landed on top of. Others are wounded. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty effective. I'll give them that.
Standing by.
But yeah, you would expect like single rounds to be coming in, and then once a round landed where it needed to land, or landed close enough that it was considered a small adjustment to make. You know, like it lands just a little bit off. You'll then fire for effect, or I mean, there are different types of fire missions, I suppose. But the most common would be to hear the. Yeah, that should be okay. It would be to hear, once the rounds were landing on target, to simply fire for effect, meaning just shoot until there's nothing left to shoot at, versus maybe calling in a very specific amount of rounds. Like, once it had hit the target, they would call for like 3 or something like that. A little bit less likely. Also worth noting, though, they do have a sniper. Interesting. That mortar rounds would never get used in this kind of situation because you have way too many friendlies, and mortars are way too imprecise for all that. Please stop shooting your friend in the back. Thank you. They're, you know, an indirect fire weapon. All kinds of things get in the way of that. Not to mention the sort of sinking of the base plate that happens after each round, causing the mortar itself to not really be super stable.
You called?
That all leads to, if you had called for fire right here, there's a fairly large chance, like it would have just hit somewhere on this entire map, basically, is where the precision of mortar rounds would have allowed for. But oh well, you know, for a video game mechanic, I think it works fairly well. It's not super overpowered. It gives you that single turn to kind of get away, which is definitely necessary, instead of, you know, just having rounds, like a single round, start landing and kind of dialing in closer and closer to you, and then once they finally landed in the middle of your units, like 10 more would come right after it. That would feel a little bit broken. Kind of an unfair advantage, certainly. Let's go ahead and get him patching up Bull. We'll let him sit back here for just a turn or so.
Standing by.
I'm actually going to have Grizzly crouch down, aim back in.
Standing by.
Coyote can do something very similar by crouching down and then aiming in.
You called?
And then I think we're actually maybe going to leave Fox to kind of cover our flank over here.
Blast.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a lot of the elites coming in now. So it looks like maybe the... Oh, wow. Oh, double wow. Maybe the red shirts were just holding the sector, and the elites were kind of around it. And that's sort of interesting. Oh, that's mustard gas. And that's mustard gas that basically landed in the middle of all of my militiamen, or like half of them anyway. So we did spot somebody over here.
Standing by.
You know what, Grizzly? I'm gonna have you turn and aim in. And I think Wolf is going to do something very similar. We'll have him turn... Actually, roll and aim in. Okay, not bad. Because Bull is actually going to need to get down here, and he can fill that other gap. I think that'll be okay. Not much they're going to be able to do this turn.
Crap.
But starting next turn, they'll be able to lay down some covering fire for these guys. Of course... That mustard gas, that puts a serious raining parade thing going, metaphor over there. Yeah. It's not good for us. We'll go with that. Because stuff like that's going to happen. Characters that get hit by it, that just drop to the ground, there's no way they ever get back up. You know, this guy, yeah, he's dying already. But had he not been dying, it still just wouldn't have mattered. He was going to be dying. Okay. Wolf, you can't... No, we can't. We can't see over there.
Standing by.
That seems a little silly. I mean, clearly you can see that. Okay, well, he's aimed in at it. Do the same. Maybe he'll be able to spot it as soon as a muzzle flash occurs. And then Bull, run over. You know what? Actually, move to like the edge there, and then go prone.
You called?
And Fox, nothing.
Standing by.
I'm surprised we actually can't see any of these guys right now. Yeah, they're all just like right outside of our vision. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, fine. Vince, you get up in the middle. Get ready to provide much needed medical aid once the bullets start coming our direction.
Dope.
I'm pretty sure he just said dope. Like Homer Simpson style. Oh god. Well, that rock made that a lot better than it could have been. These elites are just cutting through the militia like hot knife through butter style. Oh, and that is a 1-2 punch you never really want to see. Stun grenade in the middle of mustard gas. All right,
Standing by.
well, that hit. Would take like all of our AP to do it. I think I'm actually gonna leave Grizzly and hope for like any kind of interrupt later on in the turn.
Standing by.
Like right there. At somebody that maybe is a little bit easier for him to hit. Man, such low percentages still though. Nope, and got nothing. Okay.
Blast it.
Yeah, well, the stun grenade basically means none of those characters are going to be able to run away. The mustard gas is going to expand in the next couple of turns. It should wipe out all of them, basically. Wow. And we now spot a ton of additional guys. Okay, he managed to somehow still get up.
Standing by.
Kudos to him. Alright, Grizzly. There you go. Alright, I'll give you 1. Wolf. Wolf can see nothing. Oh, the chem light's burned out. Okay.
Standing by.
Gonna go ahead and have Coyote turn this way.
Need a better vantage
Yeah, I
point.
can't see any of that. Too bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to remain very defensive for a couple turns here. Jeez.
Blast it.
Going all out with the grenades here.
What's up?
Alright. Bull spotted something. In a very weird way. Have him turn. He has no chance to hit. But how does he see him? Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna put Bull right back where he was. Hoping for another interrupt. Yeah, and we've got plenty of guys
Time.
showing up down here. It's still the only one he can see. It's a better chance to hit, but I'm not gonna go for it. Well, that was brilliant. Yes, please run into the mustard gas, which you deployed. There we go. That's the kind of thing that Bull wants to see. Nice. Wolf, what about you? Easy. Alright. One down.
Gotta love it.
Like 20 more to go. But hey, it's progress. Progress is always good. Oh, jeez. He's got resilience. I'll give him that.
Target.
Yeah.
Blast it.
I'm definitely becoming a little bit concerned about our chances of winning this particular battle.
Blast it!
I think as soon as this extremely long enemy turn is over. One thing I would like to... okay. I'm assuming that was an explosive somebody had on them. Alright, we're down to 16 on 19. That should be accurate now. If it's actually giving us a number, and that number is lower than 20, I think that should be the real number.
You called?
No way for me to really know that for sure, but that's always been my impression. Okay, get everybody aimed in, except Vince.
Yes, sir.
We'll leave Vince back a little bit. And I guess we're just waiting to spot characters through muzzle flashes at the moment. Oh, God. Oh, come on. You're telling me nobody can interrupt him as he sprints at us and judo kicks somebody in the head? Wow. Come on, Bull. Get the interrupt. Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, I think we're going to go back to the Cambrian Plan B from the last time we had to do this, which was to take up positions in the middle of this building and have to wait for characters to come to us. So let's see, Vince, get over there.
Standing by.
Grizzly, run to here and go back down. Wolf, run to here, go back down.
What's up?
Bull, run to here and go back down.
Standing by.
And then I think for Coyote we'll put him like a little bit offset there.
You called?
And then have Fox. Oh, I didn't actually mean to crawl her that entire way.
Standing by.
Fox right behind him. Okay, I think we'll just want to get everybody
Standing by.
more or less positioned and like aimed in
What's up?
at the edges of
Standing by.
the building now. And although we might have lost the sector, we have not lost this building, and that's going to become the most important thing for us. Of course, we will have to watch elites just execute our militia throughout the sector. And possibly kill themselves. That I'm a little bit more okay with.
Standing by.
And one of our militia is definitely just hightailing it out of here. I can't really blame her. Man, that mustard gas so far has been like the deadliest thing on the map for both sides. Yep, and that's gonna do it for all of our militia except for her. We've got one in. I can't see. If I lower it down to the ground level, she's just barely on there. I can't quite tell what her health is. I thought it said critical, but I could have been wrong. If we come back into here, okay, it's down to 18. So I do think that is actually an accurate number. That we're really looking at 18 guys. Oh, okay. And now we...
What did I hear? Standing by.
Oh, I don't want to exit combat mode. That's not what
You
I want.
called?
That's not what I want at all. Well, you know
Yes,
what?
sir.
Let's get these guys facing somewhere useful. Let Vince get the submachine gun ready. Anybody? Anybody at all? Well, you know what? This is going to piss a lot of people off. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, while I decide if I want to try to sneak myself out of the north side of the sector. I might be able to pull that off in a single turn. Or if I want to fight it out from on top of the roof. And that'll be the exciting conclusion in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this, or especially this episode. And I will catch you guys next time.